Hi, I am Ashley of Significant Other Bikes. I am owner, designer, welder, customer service rep, accountant, marketer, shipper, warehouse manager, all the things. It's a lot. It is a lot. I'm mainly always working, but I love it. So it's all good. All good by me. Significant Other Bikes is a place where we make bikes. I'm in my seventh year of fabricating bicycles, coming up on the second year running Significant Other Bikes full time. A lot has happened, and I haven't documented any of it really, and I kind of regret that. So, starting now, my friend Daniel Yang will be so psyched that I'm here on the YouTube. He was a big supporter of the idea, routinely reminding me of how good he thought the idea was, and then he gave up. But you know what? 2 years later, here we are. Here I am, Daniel. Are you watching? You're gonna hate this because it's just gonna be me sitting here talking at the camera. But just gotta start somewhere, and this is where it is. I'll get better the more that I do, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. I have a lot of things going on, so I just want to share all the things, not make this video super long. I just wrapped up my first pre-order for my first production model bike called the Ded Reckin. It is a short travel fun country bike. Everyone loves the term fun country. I know. The industry needs more words, more categories. Honestly, I was just making fun of that fact, but maybe I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, it's a cross country, down country bike. It's the kind of bike that I love to ride. It rides the way that I love to ride. Um, it is a very good feeling pedaling bike. I love pedaling. I love pedaling all day. I need to feel good when I'm pedaling my mountain bike. And this bike, it's like next next level. I've never felt anything like it, to be quite honest. I worked with my friends in designing it, Steve Ziegler and Ian Durkin, and that was the main thing I said. I was like, you guys, it's got to feel so good. Like, please, for the love of God, it just needs to feel so good. And they knocked that out of the park. It feels really freaking good. Yeah, so I love pedaling. I also love descending super fast. I love speed. I Yeah, I just do. It's just the way it is. So something that was super agile and playful was important. Kinds of trails I love to ride are just really flowy, blues. I'll mess with some blacks every once in a while, but I'm not huge on technical climbing. Technical descents are more manageable for me because I just feel like I can trust my bike and my tires more than my personal skill. But yeah, the Ded Reckin is just really fun. 120 travel in the frame, titanium front triangle, steel rear, just kind of showcase my professional experience and then my riding experience. It's just, I think it's a super cool bike. And others did too. And that is why I turned it into a production model. The reception of it at Made, which was its debut, kind of floored me. And I was like, man, maybe this is the one. I've been making custom bikes for a really long time, and I love it. I love designing people their dream bikes and then making them. Um, it requires a lot of communication, but I prefer making bikes. So trying to create the situation where I'm spending more of my time making bikes than kind of sitting at my computer and writing emails. And yeah, so just wrapped up with the pre-order. It was super successful. Yeah, I'm psyched for. I have like reviews planned, like that are going to be coming out over the next few months. Um, you know, rider testimonials will be out in the world. So I'll be holding another pre-order around May, kind of after all that's out, um, and hoping to get at least the same amount of orders. I got 23 for this first round, so 23 is the goal for the second round. I am going to intentionally work on marketing a little bit better. Um, Now that I kind of know, 5 months out what I want to do. So we'll see how that goes this time around. And yeah, I'm super psyched. I am still doing custom bikes. I have about 7 in the queue right now. I'm like in the midst of shipping 2, so it's really only 5, which is a lot for me. I have never been so busy at Significant Other, and I'm super, super grateful and just really excited. Not going to get ahead of myself, but I'm very happy right now. which is cool. I'm expanding the shop. That's a big thing. I've been paying rent to work in the back of Flux Customs. Flux Customs is a paint studio. They've been painting my bikes. It's run by Chris. I've known Chris almost as soon as I moved to Colorado. I moved to Colorado in 2019, and I actually worked for Chris part time. That was maybe closer to 2021 when I met Chris. Chris is shutting down his business. My storage became full. I'm gonna get good at this. I promise you, Daniel. I'm gonna get so good. I have a microphone. I feel like that's a pretty good start. But as I was saying, yeah, Chris is moving on to bigger and better things. We love Chris. But with him shutting down his business, he'll be moving a lot of his equipment and material out, which will give me room to make a legitimate spot for myself that's all mine. I'm very excited to have a shop of my own. Very looking forward to it. I was very scared, but now I'm just turning all that into some positive energy and just very excited and looking on the bright side of everything. It's going to be great. But yeah, sad I'm not going to be seeing Chris, every day. His employee, Adam, is starting his own paint business. There was a second there where I was not sure who was going to finish my frames. And that was really important to know for the Ded Reckin launch. Doesn't matter. Everything's working out. Adam's starting. Brindle Customs will be the name of his company, and Finish will stay in house. Things are not going to be exactly the same. Pricing will be a little different. My rent's going up, utilities are going up, but it's going to be manageable. I feel really good for 2026. Yeah, just feel good. I might be doing some videos on like establishing my area in the back. Maybe, a chance to get a little more creative rather than just sitting here and talking. But, this is just how I'm starting, and that's just how it is. I'm also working on a project with King Creek, which everyone will be able to see at Sea Otter this year in April. It might also be another potential production model launch, question mark. Not sure yet, but I don't know. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to this channel and maybe you'll find out. Or follow my Instagram or subscribe to the newsletter, King Creek's newsletter, all the newsletters. Content, learn stuff. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'll get better at this, hopefully, for your sake, for Daniel's sake. I want him to be proud of me. Daniel, by the way, is who taught me how to use AutoCAD, which is a 3D modeling software, and is how I model my frame designs and then, make my fabrication drawings. So he really changed the game for me. Very grateful. Yes, a special shout out to Daniel at Yang Manufacturing, also at Newhouse Metalworks, and also at Artifact. I think that's it. I'm just going to stop talking now. Subscribe, Instagram, follow, newsletter. I don't know. I got stuff in my store on my website if you want, some cool leather lined winter work gloves. And yeah, that's it. Bye.